teaching series. We're very honored to have Venerable Sayadaw U Janaka continue teaching us on Dhamma Parami, Perfection of Generosity, Part 13. We're also honored to have Pa'al Singapore to co-host this Dhamma teaching series. The teaching today is scheduled for 1.5 hours, including Q&A. Today is Part 13. Before the teaching starts, we have just a few housekeeping notes. We're again using simultaneous interpretation Zoom functionality. And so let's briefly go over the channel selection and take a minute to select your preferred channel. So on your globe icon, you see the language interpretation. Please go in there and select either English or Chinese according to your preference. Please do not stay at off or original sound channel. If you use a mobile device, when you select Chinese, make sure you click done to complete the selection. Please take a moment to select the language of your preference right now. And if you have any questions, please send it to Zoom chat room. Thank you for your cooperation. I think now we're ready for the teaching. So may we invite Sayadaw interpreting Bante to start the teaching, please. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Okay, take a breath. Repeat after me. Aham Bande.
Aham Bande.
Tisaranena Saha.
Tisaranena Saha.
Pancha Silam.
Pancha Silam.
Dhammaya Jami.
Dhammanya Jami.
No Gahangadawa.
Anugahangatva.
Ilandeta.
Silandeta.
Me Bande.
Me Bante.
Tudiyambi.
Tudiyambi.
Aham Bande.
Aham Bande.
Tisaranena Saha.
Tisaranena Saha.
Pancha Silam.
Pancha Silam.
Dhammaya Jami.
Dhammanya Jami.
No Gahangadawa.
Anugahangatva.
Ilandeta.
Silandeta.
Me Bande.
Me Bande.
Tadiyambi.
Tadiyambi.
Aham Bande.
Aham Bande.
Saranena Saha.
Tisaranena Saha.
Jasilam.
Panja Silam.
Amaya Jami.
Dhammanya Jami.
No Gangadawa.
Anugahangatva.
Nandeta.
Silandeta.
Me Bande.
Me Bande.
Yamahawadami Dawadeta.
Ama Bande.
Namo Dasa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa.
Namo Dasa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Dasa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Dasa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa.
Buddham Saranam Gacchami. Dhammam Saranam Gacchami. Sangam Saranam Gacchami.
Buddhan Saranang Gacchami, Dhamman Saragan Gacchami, Sangam Saranam Gacchami.
Tudiyambi Buddham Saranam Gacchami. Tudiyambi Dhammam Saranam Gacchami. Tudiyambi Sangam Saranam Gacchami.
Dudiyambi Buddham Saranam Gacchami, Dudiyambi Dhammam Saranam Gacchami, Dudiyambi Sangam Saranam Gacchami.
Tadiyambi Buddham Saranam Gacchami. Tadiyambi Dhammam Saranam Gacchami. Tadiyambi Sangam Saranam Gacchami.
Dadiyambi Buddham Saranam Gacchami, Dadiyambi Dhammam Saranam Gacchami, Dadiyambi Sangam Saranam Gacchami.
Tisrana Gamanam Bari Bonam.
Ama Bande.
Vanadi Bada Viramani Sekabran Samadhiyami.
Panatipata Veramani Sikapadam Samadhiyami.
Adena Dana Viramani Sekabran Samadhiyami.
Adina dana veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami.
Brahmacharya Kamesu Maichachara Viramani Sikkhapadang Samadhiyami.
Kamesu michachara veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami.
Brahmacharya Viramani Sikkhapadang Samadhiyami.
Musavara veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami.
Suramirya Majapamada Jhana Viramani Sikkhapadang Samadhiyami.
Sura miraja maja pamadatana veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami.
Vigala Bhojana Viramani Sikkhapadang Samadhiyami. Oh, okay. Tisaranena Idame Bonyam
Idam me bunyan
Asawakaya Waham
asawakayang wahang
Hodu
hodu.
Idame Silam
Idam me silam
Nibanasa
nibbanasa
Ayo
pacheyo
Hodu
hodu.
Tisaranena Saha Bancha Silam Dhamman Sangadwa Bamadena Sambadeta.
Amapante.
Okay. So we will continue Dhamma Parami talk. Before giving in talk, we will pay respect to Buddha, the owner of Dhamma, by reciting in the Tassa 3 times. Namo Tassa Bhagavato
Wato.
Sama Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa. Now we will start our Dhamma Parami talk. So now we are teaching about the Dhamma Jhana, Dhamma donation. Dhamma donation can be 2 types: donating into the Buddha's disciples, donating into the Bodhisattva or Vajjika Bodhisattva. So for the normal disciple or for the Buddha's disciple, Bodhisattva usually give a talk. 3 refuges: Sila, controlling faculties, knowing and limits about the eating, practicing to be awakened, 7 noble dhammas. Those we have taught. Now we are reaching to teach Samatha Vipassana. So Bodhisattva give about the Samatha Vipassana practice for those who want to be Buddha's disciples. Samatha is a concentration practice. If you improve in Samatha, will get Jhana, can reborn in the Brahma realm. So in the present life, we can stay happily, can produce a psychic powers, etc. Those are benefits of concentration practice. Vipassana is related to knowledge. If we improve in Vipassana, we have a Magga-phala, we reach to the Nibbana, can make the end of suffering. So many people like to practice Vipassana nowadays because they understand Vipassana is important. So for the practice, the Buddha taught 2 ways. One is a samatha, one is a vipassana, like that. So to practice a samatha, there are 40 meditation methods the Buddha taught. So 10 kasinas, like earth, water, fire, wind. After that, colors, black, yellow, red, and white. Next one is light kasina. Next one is space kasina. Altogether 10 kinds of kasina. If someone practice 10 kasinas, they can catch 8 jhana. 8 jhana. So it is about the kasinas. After that, 10 asubha meditation, dead body, different types of dead body. For example, after death, 2 or 3 days later after death, so body becomes swollen, so form. So this is the one dead body. Next one is after that, most of places of body is brown. Some places yellow. So this is another type. In this way, 10 types of dead body. So by taking in that dead body as an object, if we practice, can improve only fast jhana. Only one jhana. Especially that practice is to reduce attachment, especially male to female, female to male, like that. So 10 kasina, 10 asubha, 20. Next one is 10 anosati, recollection. So recollection of Buddha's quality, Dhamma's quality, Sangha's quality, recollection of own morality, generosity. Recollection of the qualities which can produce divine life. Remembering or recollection of practicing the peacefulness of Nibbana. Recollection of death meditation. So altogether 8. These 8 cannot produce jhana. Only excessive concentration we can get. By practicing in these 8, especially we can produce piti, joy, happiness. So next 2 is one is anapana. By practicing anapana, can get 4 jhana. First, second, third, fourth. After that, 32 parts. 32. By practicing in 32 parts, we can get only 1 jhana, first jhana. So these are called 10 kinds of anosati. It is also meditation objects. Then, for Brahma Vihara, metta meditation, loving kindness, Karuna meditation, compassion, Mudita meditation, sympathetic joy, Upekkha meditation, equanimity meditation, altogether 4. The object of these 4 is beings. This meditation object is beings, people. So, sending metta, karuna, mudita, upekkha. So, by practicing loving kindness, compassion, sympathetic joy, we can get 3 jhana. By continuing in upekkha, we can get 4th jhana. So with the metta meditation, we can remove the anger especially. With the compassion meditation, we can remove the cruelty. With the mudita meditation, we can be happy with others' success. We can remove envy. With the Ubeka meditation, we can remove love and hate, just a middle. So this is a full Brahma Vihara meditation. Next one is a 4-element meditation. By practicing 4 elements, we cannot get any jhana. Only excess concentration we can get. The object of meditation is our own body, focusing on own body, thinking or reflecting as elements, other elements, water elements, fire elements, and the wind element. So if we practice this meditation, especially we can remove perception of a being. It is just elements. This meditation is the beginning of Vipassana meditation. So whoever want to go to Vipassana, mostly will start from this meditation. So next one is Ahara Patigula Sanya. Perception of disgusting about the food. So it is also a kind of meditation. The object of meditation is the food. So by practicing in this meditation, cannot get jhana. Only excess concentration we can get. After that, for non-material meditation, this 4 is not for the beginners. By practicing kasinas that we have said, we will get 4 jhana. Then can move to this 4 non-material meditation, like seeing in space as an object, seeing consciousness which is taking the space as an object, seeing anotherness, seeing that consciousness as an object. So these are 4 non-material meditation. So altogether 40 samatha meditations. So some can produce jhana, some can produce only excess concentration. So as a Dhamma dana, Dhamma donation, Bodhisattva will teach samatha for the disciples of Buddha. So with the samatha practice, we cannot know much. We can know mostly one object, keeping in the mind on the right object well, keeping in the mind on the right object long time. So if we can keep our mind on the right object a long time, our mind will be pure, will be peaceful, will be bright. So this is a samatha practice. What is a Vipassana? If someone wants to practice a Vipassana, first of all, number 1, need to discern materiality. Number 2, need to discern mentality. Number 3, need to discern cause and effect. Number 4, by seeing arising or perishing, contemplate as a nature, dukkha, anatta. If discerning is enough, will see Nibbana as an object, will get liberation. So after death, we're not reborn if they die as a Arahanta. So it is a Vipassana practice. So we need to learn what are rupas. 28 factors in the body. So we need to know different parts, how much are rupas. Also, we need to know what are the causes. In the same way, mentality, 53 factors we need to learn. When we see something, what are the minds happening? When we listen, or when we smelling, when we tasting, when we touching, when we thinking, what are the process of mentality? What are the factors in those process? So we need to discern. Number 3 is a cause and effect. So what are the causes? Ignorance, craving, clinging, formation, karma. As a past causes. As a present causes, like object, heart base, association, mental factors, etc. So by practicing on rupa, we will understand there is no self in the rupa. By practicing nama, we will understand there is no self in the nama. By practicing cause and effect, we will understand this body is just a cause and effect. No one creates. No one is on the top. So everyone in the world is created, but no creator. So they have their causes. So nothing and no one is on the top. So after discerning cause and effects, need to see rising and flourishing, contemplating as a nature dukkha anatta. So those people can reduce attachment to everything in the world. So later their mind inclined to reach to Nibbana, inclined to reach to liberation. Later will reach. So can get Megaphala knowledge, path and fruition knowledge, can stop suffering. So this is also a kind of Dhamma donation, a kind of education for the disciples. So Bodhisattva, as a Dhamma donation, taught Samatha Vipassana. And next one is a 7 purification. 7 purification. The same as the Samatha Vipassana, but divided into 7. So according to 7 purification, first of all, purification of sila. How to purify sila. Second, purification of mind. It is a samatha practice to get a jhana, to get access to concentration. And next one is a purification of view. It is a vipassana, discerning in nama and rupa. Next one is a purification of overcoming of doubts. This is a discerning cause and effect. Next one is Mega Jnana Dasana Visuddhi, purification of the knowledge, knowing Father, not path or not path. Path knowledge. It is seeing, arising, and perishing, contemplating as a nature to Kananda. So after that, Patipada Jnana Dasana Visuddhi, purification of knowledge of practice. So in this session, seeing, arising and perishing, later seeing and perishing, contemplating as a nature to Kananda. Then attaining further fruition knowledge. After that, Jnana Dasana Visuddhi, purification of seeing and knowing. So after Megapla, Bechawakana knowledge will arise. So these are 7 purifications. So quite similar to Samatha Vipassana, but included Sila also. So after that, as a Dhamma Dana Bodhisattva teaches 4 Mecca. 4 Mecca is Sotapatti Mecca, Sakadagami Mecca, Anagami Mecca, and Arhata Mecca. So 4 kinds of attainments, 4 kinds of path knowledge, Bodhisattva teaches. Next one is 3 kinds of Vajja. Bobbe Nivasanosati, recollection of many lives in the past. Divine eye, seeing objects near or far. Asavakya Jnana, destruction of taints or defilements. It is referred to arhatship. So these are called 3 kinds of Vajja. About that also, Bodhisattva gave a Dhamma talk as a Dhamma Dana. Next one, 6 Abhinya, 6 Sakya Bhava. Sixth Sakya Bhava is 80 Vita, creating many powers, like flying in the sky, sinking into the earth. Deva Chaku, divine eye. Deva Soda, divine ear. Bobbe Nivasanosati, remembering many lives in the past. Pracheta Vijanana, knowing others' mind. Asavakya, destruction of taints, destruction of defilements. Those are 6 Abhinyas. So to get these Abhinyas, need to practice kasinas that we have said above. There are 10 kasinas, but to get a Abhinya, so mainly you need to practice 8 kinds of kasina. Earth, water, fire, wind, black, yellow, red, and white. Also, you need to practice light kasina. Also, you need to practice space kasina, altogether 10. So, first of all, need to practice 8 kasina with 8 jhana. You need to, we have arrangements, 40 ways. For example, kasina, from the beginning, go to the end, from 1 to 8. From 8 to 1. Next one is 1 to 8, 8 to 1. In the same way, 8 jhanas. From 1 to 8, from 8 to 1, 1 to 8, 8 to 1. Next one is jumping casinos, skipping casinos. Next one is skipping jhanas. Next one is skipping kasina and jhanas together. And next one is changing jhana factors. Next one is changing objects. Etc. Altogether 40 ways. So the mind has to change one object to another object, one jhana to another jhana very, very quickly. Have to train. So those who practice this practice, their mind will have ability to take one after another very, very quickly. So by practicing in this way, the mind will absorb into the object, not have time to think this and that, to have a wandering thought. So the knowledge will be sharper and sharper. So will be more and more powerful. At that time, if they want to see something, so they have to use a light casino, spreading a light and trying to see, etc. So if you want to create a mountain, for example, you may practice at the casino. So you should reflect it to be earth, to be mountain. So it will be mountain. So if you want to cross a mountain, you may practice a space casino, make a hole, you cross, etc. So the Buddha says, I cannot see anything except mind, which can do what we want to do. So if you tame your mind, you can do everything, whatever you like. So this kind of power is called 6 of Jnana. So Bodhisattva, in some lives, he taught his disciples as a Dhamma Jhana. Next one is a Patisambhita knowledge. 4 kinds of Patisambhita knowledge. Patisambhita means analyzing knowledge, knowing a benefit, knowing a result, or knowing a meaning. Atha Patisambhita. Knowing in Pali or knowing causes. Dhamma Patisambhita. Nirodhi Patisambhita. Knowing words, or may say grammars. Patibhana Patisambhita. Knowing previous 3 knowledge. So it is called the Patisambhita knowledge. So knowing the meaning, knowing the word, it is related to literature, especially related to Pali language. So some people, they can know Pali language, they can know Dhamma without learning. They can get this knowledge together with their attainment based on their Parami. So to get this knowledge, generally we need to fulfill such a kind of paramis. We need to learn Pali. We need to learn Tipitaka. Also, we need to practice Vipassana diligently. So, according to teaching, as a monks, as a bhikkhu, have to fulfill. Even the time of going into Bainabada, have to go together with the meditation. After coming in back from the Bainabada also have to go together with the meditation. Means this kind of asana practicing continuously. Sometimes they cannot get attainment in this life and they pass away. But in the next Buddha, their knowledge is very sharp. Once they get attainment, they can know all Dhammas. They can know all Pali words. Like that. So this kind of knowledge is called Patisambhida knowledge. Knowing meaning or knowing results. Knowing the word, knowing the concepts. Knowing in Pali language. Knowing in previous 3 knowledges. So these are analytical knowledge. So when we want to give a Dhamma donation, these Dhammas are to be given for the disciples, or these Dhammas are disciples' practice. So how about for the bodhisattvas to give a Dhamma talk? So for the bodhisattvas, if someone want to give a Dhamma donation, have to give paramis such as Dana, Sila, Nekama, Panya, Viriya, Khandi, Sajja, Adhaitana, Metta, Ubeka. So all together 10 kinds. What is their nature? What is their characteristics? So also the Bodhisattva teach what are Buddha's activity in the daily life. So these are the teachings for the Bodhisattvas. So I may need to say details of Buddha's activity in the everyday. Maybe it will come in the next talk. Now we will move to another kinds of donation. The 10 kinds of donation according to Sautanta way. So the way of Sautanta is just common saying, conventional saying, like a human as a human, Deva as a Deva, etc. Not like a Vidama. Vidama is saying as a element, saying as a ultimate realities. So when we say donation according to Sautanta, so like donating juice, donating clothing, donating vehicle, donating smell, donating flowers, donating the place, donating the dwelling, etc. So this kind of saying is the way of Sotanda. So first of all, food donation. When a Bodhisattva donates food donation, what kind of wish he make it? So by donating the food donation, I want to be long life, I want to be beautiful, want to have happiness, want to have a strength, want to have a wisdom. So as a highest result, want to have arhata knowledge. So by making this wish, Bodhisattva donate food. So I may need to explain why he need to make a wish in this way. So the result can go according to what you donate. So for example, by offering food, the receiver can be long life, can be beautiful, can get happiness, can get strength, can get wisdom. Wisdom means without energy, you cannot produce wisdom. So like that, although you don't make a wish, the property has the ability to produce those results. Because of this, the donor will have those results without wish. So another thing is results will go according to your wish, although you donate whatever. So what kind of wish you make? So because of this result, one thing is dependent on the property, one thing is dependent on your wish. But if you do the same thing, wish and property together, I think will be more strong. For example, you donate food and you want to have strength, so it will be more effective. So if we read the stories, we read the result of donations, some go by properties, some go by wish. So Bodhisattva, as the person who understand karma and karma result well, so he donated this thing, he make a wish, the result to get, which is similar to what you donate. So next one, when a Bodhisattva donated juice, so Bodhisattva make a wish to cease dustiness of kilesa, of beings. So many beings, many people are dusty with the defilements. They want to see something, they want to listen, they want to smell, like that. Always hungry and thirsty. So Bodhisattva, by donating juice, want to make their thirstiness to cease, like that. Next one, the donation of clothes. So to get the golden skin, to get Dhamma decoration, which is Hiri-ottappa. So when becoming a Buddha, so Buddha has a golden skin, means that he want to be Buddha. So clothes can produce a beautiful skin. Also, he makes a wish. You may know Oma Dandi, very beautiful lady in the Jataka. She had donated clothes. So because of this, he becomes beautiful. So Bodhisattva, by donating clothes, he want to have a golden skin. And next one is he want to have a Dhamma decoration, which is called Hiripotampa, shame and fear. So he has said, his shame and fear is a Dhamma decoration. If someone has a shame, if someone has a beautiful fear, he is a beautiful, he is a handsome. So you may see some people, no shame, no fear. It is a kind of ugliness, not beautiful. So when a Bodhisattva donates clothing, he make a wish to get a golden skin, to get a Dhamma decoration. So next one, vehicle donation. When he do that, he make a wish to get a Nibbana happiness or comfort of Nibbana, and to get different kinds of psychic powers. So by donating a vehicle means a slipper, umbrella, chair, the bed also included. So if you donate those things, the receiver is comfortable. Receiver can be happy, can enjoy happiness. So you will get the same result. Bodhisattva, because of this, he make a wish to get a Nibbana happiness. So Nibbana is the most happiness. So another thing is to get different kinds of psychic powers. So if you have psychic powers, sure, you will be comfortable. Where you want to go, just want to go, will reach. So no need to take a flight, no need to take a vehicle, like that. So if you want to go to Dewarayam, can go. If you want to go to Himalaya, can go to Himalaya. So because of this, if someone can get the psychic powers, so it is very comfortable. So Bodhisattva donates the vehicle donation and make a wish to get a Nibbana happiness and different kinds of powers. Next one, smell donation. When he do that, to get sila smell, which is peerless. So smell can spread, especially another wind. But the smell of morality can be spreaded, can spread under wind or upwind. So will be famous. So he want to be famous with the smell of sila. So this is his wish. Next one, offering flowers. Offering something like a makeup to feel the skin. So when he do that, he want to be gracious with the Buddha's qualities. Means that he want to be beautiful or graceful with the Buddha's qualities. Next one, seat donation. When he do that, he make a wish to get a Parajita Palinga, the seat under the Bodhi tree, where is the place of becoming a Buddha. Next one, when he donates beds, so he make a wish To sleep, Tathagata's way of sleeping. Tathagata's way of sleeping is like sleeping on right side. So left leg a little bit go to beyond the right leg. So absorbing into the fourth jhana, the Buddha usually sleep. So to have a chance to sleep in this way, Bodhisattva donate bed donation. Next one, donating and dwelling. So when he do that, to be dependable person of the three world. Three world means human, Deva, and the Brahma. So no need to say about the animals. So can be dependable person. So next one, light donation. When he do light donation, he make a wish to get 5 kinds of eye. 5 kinds of eye means this is a mansa chakku or bhakti chakku, normal eyes, to have a good eye. Next one, deva chakku, divine eye. So to see everything, near or far, small and big. Bodha chakku. Bodha chakku means knowing others' faculties, mature or not mature. Knowing others' underlying tendency or their knowledge condition, their mind's condition. It is called Bodha chakku. Next one is the Dhamma chakku. Dhamma chakku means the knowledge of 3 lower parts. Next one is a Samanda chakku. Samanda chakku means the omniscience knowledge. So these are called the 5 kinds of eye of the Buddha. So when he do light, he make a wish to get 5 kinds of eye. So these are saying about the Saudanda way of donation. So he do specific donation, he make a specific wish. So it is, I think, coming from understanding karma and karma result. So Bodhisattva will know to get specific results, what I should donate. To get specific results, what I should make a wish. So based on this knowledge, he did donating things, making a wish to be the same. So by learning in this, so what is our weakness? Well, what kind of thing we want to be strong? So we can choose donating in things. We can choose our wish. Okay, now time is up. We should stop teaching here. If there is a question, you can ask.
Okay. Thank you, Sayadaw, for your teaching today. And we have about 20 minutes left. Can we open to questions? I believe we have some questions already, but feel free to submit your questions on the Zoom Q&A, and then we will try to, Sayadaw will answer in the order we receive them. We already have a few questions. The first question is in Chinese. We'll have the interpreting Bande translate for Sayadaw.
顶礼尊者，请问眼镜色 chaku pasada 和眼处
It is the same
大概
thing.
有什么不同？
Ayarana is the same.
Okay. Thank you, Sado. So again, please feel free to submit your questions on the Q&A, and please try to keep the questions as much as possible related to today's topic as much as possible, and keep it short and clear and brief. And you could also ask some other general pariyati or patipati questions as well. And again, we will do our best for Sado to answer. Is there a next question? Okay. So I believe one question is, Vandami Sado, I have heard to practice Vipassana, one needs to have attained 4th jhana. So is it necessary to reach 5th to 8th jhana to practice Vipassana? Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
To practice Vipassana, we can use 9 kinds of concentration. One is excess concentration, the other is 8 jhana. So altogether 9. You can use one of 9. So as a teaching. But most of places we can find by using 4th jhana. So practice Vipassana.
Okay, thank you, Sado. Next question is, Vandami Sado, are there people with superpower today? Okay.
Yeah.
The question. Yes.
Opinions like Peñas, psychic powers. So nowadays a few people admit about the seeing past lives, many past lives, seeing something like devas, betas. So everything or some, it is not clear anyway about the Deva Chakra, about the Bhava-Nivasanosati. So some people admit that they can get those things, like flying in the sky, sinking into the earth. It is not obvious according to my experience, or according to how to say that we know. So yeah, there are a few people practicing those things. A few success they have obviously, but they don't know. We don't know. Someone may have their self that we don't know. So yeah, about that. Like.
Okay. Thank you, Sado. Next question in Chinese.
请问尊者爱躺好的现起是心不满足于目标和界，住的界是指什么？
Or Dadu, what mean? You are. Usually many objects. I don't know about the Dadu. Maybe maybe if I cannot remember Pali about the manifestation, if you can say Pali, it would be better. Now I cannot know.
Okay, thank you, Sayadaw. Next question, Vandami Sayadaw, Bhante, for a beginner who just started practicing meditation, do we need to know in detail about deeper topics like Vipassana, or we just need to focus on current practice? Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
So if there is a teacher, if you have a teacher, teacher will guide you part by part every day. Because if you learn just learning and teaching, one day will teach a lot of things. But if you go together with actual practice, a little teaching, you have to work a few days or many days to know practically. Because of this, surely you need to learn. So just learning or together with the practical way, only it is different. You can do both based on availability. So if you have the teacher, meditation teacher, you may learn together with the meditation. So if you have learned once, so you may learn first. Later, you may put into practical. So anyway, you need to learn.
Thank you, Sayadaw. Next question in Chinese.
西亚豆，请问鬼节应该怎么超度去世亲人或者冤亲债主？
So the Buddha gave instruction about that by dedicating those people who passed away. You should do mainly donations towards receivers with moralities. After that, share merit. So if so, you can help.
Okay, thank you, Sayadaw. Next question, Vandami Sayadaw. For someone suffering suicidal thoughts, what kind of dana can they do to protect themselves from this bad karma? Is this suicidal thoughts the result of past bad karma of killing? Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Yeah, it is very possible. The result of karma of killing. So killing is making others' life short. So as a result, can have a short life, but no one will kill. They may kill their own self. So like that. So if you can do life donation, like saving a life, releasing fishes to the safety place, etc. So this kind of karma will be suitable to cure those bad karma.
Thank you, Sayadaw. Next question in Chinese.
那个西亚豆，请问我们供养和许愿的时候，是一次供养只能许1个愿吗？许愿以后还可以再回向给其他人平安吗？我们下次再供养同样的物品时， 许愿必须是相同的吗？例如供养灯，许愿希望得到光明或法眼、天眼等，以后再供养灯时，只能许相同的愿，或可以许其他的愿。
So yeah, you do donation, you make a wish. So when this karma produce according to your donation, will be according to your donation, according to wish. Next time you do donation, you make a wish. So in the same way, when that karma produce a result, will be the same as your donation, your wish. If different, it will be different. Like that. In our daily life, you may see the day we have a food, tomorrow we have a clothes. It is possible. So if you do the same thing, you will get the same thing longer times. If you do separate things, different things, you will have different things. So it will be different.
Okay, thank you, Sayadaw. Next question in Chinese.
Benjamin Sayadaw，尊者好，请问尊者在安般念初阶，如果心专注呼吸1小时之后，心是平静的，但觉得呼吸索然无味，这个时候应该再勉强专注呼吸阵子，还是结束禅修下座
？So concentration power will come slowly. So you should increase slowly. Yeah. Usually any jobs we have to do until we are uncomfortable, but it should not be so heavy. So yeah, something we will go to until something uncomfortable, but not yet so heavy. So in those time, we will rest and do again. In this way, we have to go. So you should try to increase your power slowly. So generally like to get 2 hours, 3 hours, like that.
Okay, thank you, Sayadaw.
Okay.
And Sayadaw, I believe we have about 7 more minutes. And do we have time for maybe one more question before?
Okay.
Thank you. The question is in Chinese.
经理班得，请问怎么和一个曾经离间过自己和朋友关系的人，对自己说过谎话的人相处，才是正确的对待方式呢？离间关系的原因和目的，如果是为了让自己不失去和我的友情，并保护自己的利益，带着这样的原因和目的而伤害除了我以外的其他人，并会破坏我和其他朋友的关系。这样的情况下，我应当如何和这个人相处呢？萨土。
So usually the speech should be to be united, but cannot break others' love or others' unity. So you set an intention, but I didn't happen to listen well. So if yeah. Mm, 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 mm. So divisive speech, it is not good normally. So if someone say in this way, so the way she do or he do is not good. So if not good, normally we will not associate with someone who is not good out of accepted compassion. But sometimes if we have compassion to amend them, we will associate. But we need to be careful not to have such a kind of mind, such a kind of speech for ourselves. Also, we need to prevent ourselves. So the Buddha's saying is, as you know, asevana japalana, not to associate with the foolish one. Banditana jasevana, to associate with the good one. So like that. So if you want to help them, if you can help them, you can teach them, you can amend them not to speak in this way. So if they listen your ways, good ways, so yeah, it will be fine. You can associate. So if they don't listen, they don't follow, still doing bad things or bad speech, if so, in this side, it is not good. So, but people may have a different qualities. The other side may be good. So that is, if that is useful, we may need to associate. So generally, about this speaking, we have to decide. Divisive speech is not good. Although you want to get a benefit for him, but no, cannot say bad things to get your own benefits. Mm-hmm.
Okay, thank you so much, Sayadaw, for answering all the questions. I believe that is all the time that we have for this evening. May Sayadaw lead us in making of aspirations and sharing of merits, please. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Repeat after. Idam me punyam
Idam me bunyam
asawakaya waham
asawakayang waham
hodu. Idam me punyam
idam me bunyam
nibbanasa
nibbanasa
yayo
pachayo
hodu mama punya bhagam
mama punya bhagam
sabha sadanam
sabha satanam
bhajemi
bhajemi
te sabe
te sabe
me samam
me samam
nya bhagam
punya bhagam
labandu
labandu
sadhu.
sadhu sadhu. Okay, thank you again for Sayadaw for your teaching and Bhante for your interpreting. This is the end of today's teaching session, and we have a few announcements to make afterwards, but Sayadaw and Bhante, please feel free to leave at your convenience. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. So just a brief announcement. The teaching for next week is by Venerable Sayadaw U Kumara Vipassana in the series of the Buddha's Last Days, Part 11, at the same time. In 2 weeks, Venerable Sayadaw U Jhana Vipassana will return to continue the series on perfection of generosity on Part 14 at the same time. And many of you know that we have recently successfully completed the 2022 Vasa 10-day meditation retreat, The Way to Nibbana, with Venerable Sayadaw U Aganya between July 15 to 24th. We are now open weekend meditations with Venerable Sayadaw Aganya every weekend between July 29th to October 9th. For detail and registration, please check our website. Anyone who's interested to visit our center or come to meditate, please fill out the visitor request form and sign a waiver before your visit to Pa'al, Georgia. And during Vasa, there will be more Dhamma events. We'll continue to post on our website when it is available. And again, you're welcome to send your request for Dhamma teaching series materials or suggestions or feedback, either with our email or WeChat. You can also visit our website. And there will also be, we also have YouTube channel and Facebook. You're welcome to check them out too. There is opportunity to do Dhamma and support. You're welcome to, if you would like to offer Pa'al Georgia support to continue all the different efforts with Pa'al Georgia, or if you would like to make the teachers allowable requisites, there are these two different ways that you can donate. One is you can use PayPal transfers. We have separate PayPal accounts for Pa'al Georgia in general, as well as a separate one for allowable requisites. The other method is that you could also mail a check payable to America Dhamma Society, and you can make the note on the check for what purpose, whether it's for the general Pa'al Georgia for the various Dhamma efforts, or if you specifically want your donation for allowable requisites for the Sangha, you can do that as well. So just make the note, and these are the two ways that you can support. Thank you for your generosity. We also want to thank our co-host Pa'al Singapore, and we also thank all of you for your time and participation. Until we meet again, may all be well, be healthy and happy. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.